Hello everyone out there, HK Fanatic again here. As you can see, I've already replaced my military grade rifle scope with a red dot BSA, using the same mount, of course. That's a good thing about these higher mounts, is you can still keep your cheek rest and just either convert to that or just about any sight you want. There's a lot of good smaller sized sights and scopes you can get for these things, anywhere from $100 to $200. This is a red dot, but what I'm going to get me is a combination model that has a reticle and also has a red dot. Problem is, for the ammunition this thing fires, if you want any type of a precision scope, it has to be something that will be able to work so that the bullet drops will work with the 7.62. Oh, another word on magazines. This is the HK Steel mag, which have even come down even more in price now. I think you can pick them up for a couple of bucks a mag. Very, very reliable. I haven't had any problems with them. They work pretty flawlessly. They are going to get scratched up. There's nothing you can do about it, but see on the floor plate here. The floor plate has that non-skid type of material on it. And of course there's the standard G3 HK G3 mags, which you'll be able to tell because they will say, see if I can zoom in on it with macro here. They will say damn it. That's what happens when you buy these little jazz cams. Yeah, you can't make it out in this light. It is a little on the dim side, but you can see with a little light, I might be able to get the focus on here to work. But it says 10/65 G3, so it tells you this is an actual German-made magazine, and of course it has a military stock number on it right there. But you can get these in bundles of like 10 magazines for like $3 or $4. I have like about 20 of them. I mean, how many more am I going to need? And then the only thing you're going to be left having to pick up is going to be quality ammunition. Again, let me say something on that. Make sure you get NATO grade type of ammo. You don't want to be firing stuff that has too thin walls, the brass is too thin. Now this is some of that German NATO ammunition that you can still get. It's still plentifully available. So start picking up. I think you can get for $115. You get like a 200 round battle pack. No, it's less than that. It was like $89. So look around online, see what you can find. In some states, of course, you are not going to be able to buy ammunition from another state and have it shipped to you. Unfortunately, I live in Texas, so there's no restriction on ordering ammunition, at least not yet anyway. So I would recommend that you don't start waiting, because it doesn't look like economically times are going to get any better. If anything, they're going to get worse. Gas is almost at $4. In some parts of the United States, it already is $4. And what's going to happen is, oh, hold on a second here. What's going to happen is, as the price of this gasoline keeps going up, the economy gets crappier and crappier. You're going to start seeing all forms of chaos coming out to the streets in the neighborhood near you. Now you can either be prepared for it or not do anything, sit at home and wait for the ever reliable police and just dial 911. Now I say that with a bit of sarcasm because in my complex here where I live, about 2 weeks ago there was a massive shootout involving some drug cartel / gang activity here. Yes, I live in South Texas. I'm about 10 minutes from the border with Mexico here. We live in McAllen, Texas. So needless to say, apartments here are being snatched up left and right by these drug gangs to use as safe houses. And as one gang finds out where another one's located, guess what? They go there and shoot the place up. Which, if you just happen to live in the apartment next door or a couple of houses down, means you could potentially end up getting shot inadvertently. But a lot of times, these criminals are, you know, in essence, they're cowards. If you return small arms fire to them, you'll get their heads down, and most of the time, they'll get the hell out of there. They're used to people not putting up any resistance to them. If you haven't, I'm not saying, and I'm hoping you never get in a situation where you'll have to do that, but would you rather just call the police and sit at home and wait? I know I'm not going to do that because, honestly, I don't trust them. I would not be surprised if a good percentage of the police force down here is already on the payoff from cartel activity. So, you know, as the saying goes, for the weather you dress accordingly. Well, for the times you live in, you must prepare accordingly. All right, till the next clip. This is HK Fanatic out.